So we have this kid named John, right? John is, you know, he's young. He just saw the movie Babe. How many of you have seen the movie Babe?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good movie. And he sees the movie Babe, and he's like, this is a great pig. I want a pig like that. Okay? So he goes, 엄마, 아빠. You know, first of all, so they're like, 엄마, 아빠, I want a pet pig. Like, John, you should get like a dog or a puppy or a cat or something, you know? Like, I want a pig. And they're like, all right. And so John's mom goes to the dad. John's mom goes to the dad and is like, look, John wants a pig. What should we do? John's dad's like, oh, just take him to the pet store. He'll see a puppy that he likes and we'll just buy that instead. So they're like, oh, okay. So the mom goes to John. John, great news, we're going to buy you a pig. Let's go to the pet store. So John's like, yes, I want a pig. So they go, right? Get to the pet store. See all these beautiful puppies, you know, golden retrievers, you know, little whatever other dogs that exist, cats and stuff like that, goldfish. And John's just like, 엄마, 돼지가 없어. You know? So 엄마's like, look at all these cute puppies and cats and all that. And John's like, I want a pig. So she goes to the manager. Where can I buy a pig? Right? If you guys see John in the back, he's like, he's eating the story. So the guy, she goes to the manager, like, where can I buy a pig? She's like, no. Manager goes, there's a farm, you know, a couple towns over. There's a guy that sells all kinds of animals. Sells all kinds of animals, and so they're like, all right. You know, she's kind of like, you know, she sees John really wants this pig, and you know, there's nothing that's gonna change his mind. So you know, as a loving mother, she does what any mother would do, and I want to buy my son a pig. So they go to the farm, goes, and John sees all these filthy, you know, pigs eating in their own dung and eating blood and all this junk, and he's like so happy. He wants one. He's like looking around, and he's like, oh, Oma, I want that one. This little pig, like, you know, it's like eating its own dung, and the little guy, you know, the run, Babe, he's like, Oma, I want that one. And so she goes to the farmer, how much for that one? She's like, this many dollars, gives him the money. John grabs a pig. Teji. You're my Teji. And he decides to call him Teji, right? So, takes him home. So excited. In the car, just like holding him. The pig just like, the pig doesn't do anything else. John is so happy. Gets home and says, all right, takes him to his room. Pig goes buck wild, starts running around, making a mess of everything. And John's trying to contain him, just make him calm down, but just tracking dirt everywhere, running around, chewing on everything and anything, and just making a mess. You know, pigs aren't meant to be domesticated. And finds out, and you know, he's kind of in a situation. He goes to his dad, like, Appa, I don't know how to train Teji. Appa's like, John, you can't really train any kind of Teji. It's a Teji. So John's like, all right. John just says, I'm going to train him myself. So he tries to train him for a couple days, but hey, don't suck into the teeth, right? So John decides he's going to try to train him for a couple of days. You know, does everything. You know, Teji, sit. Teji, sit, roll. Doesn't do anything. It's a pig. It doesn't understand what he's saying. So he keeps trying for all these days, and all it does is make a mess of everything, chew everything, lets his business out anywhere and everywhere, you know, marking territory or whatever, all that good stuff. And he can't train it. And you know, one day his mom comes home, just broke his favorite family set of china. All their, you know, the family china is broken, and mom is just livid, just mad. She's like, 호수가, bring Teji. Brings Teji over, and she starts screaming at him, but it's a pig, so it doesn't understand it, so he just turns around and walks away. Makes her even more mad. She's like, you're getting rid of him. And John's like, it's so sad now. It's like, it's his Teji. He's been trying so hard to like train this Teji for a week now, and you know, he's bonded with him, but still, it's a Teji that just rips everything apart. It's like, you gotta get rid of him. Oma, no, get rid of him. Okay, fine. And so he decides, I'll get rid of him. takes his Teji, right, looks him in the eyes. Teji looking back at him. Goes outside and he's like, Teji, you have to go away. I'm sorry. And closes the door. And goes to his room and just cries. Grown 25-year-old kid crying. And sad sight, but
True story.
but John decides to go on and goes to work, comes back, and the next day, and in his room is Teji. Oh my gosh, Teji's back in the room. And so John's like, oh my gosh, Teji, how'd you get back in? And grabs it, tries to hug it, runs away, starts making a mess of everything. Dad comes home mad again. How did you let the pig back in? You lied to me. So he's like, we're taking him out right now. Goes, gets in his car, grabs the pig, grabs John, drive right back to the farm. Goes to the farmer, you're taking his pig back. Farmer's like, you already bought him. John's dad's like, no, here's the money back, take the pig. Gets in the car, leaves. John's crying the whole way back. Okay. Again, it's another sad day. So John goes to room, cries, gets himself together, goes to work the next day, because he can bust himself up. Hey, what did I say? What did I say? And so John gets back from work the next day, and guess who's waiting at the door this time?
Teji.
Teji. Teji's just glaring at John. And John's like, just so happy. He came back. He's faithful. He's like, oh, Papa, look, he's back. He's faithful. He's smart. He got back from the farm. They don't want to hear any of it. They say, get out. Like, John's like, but he's such a smart creature. Like, he's a Teji. He's a pig. He's making a mess of the whole house. Get rid of him. And so they're wondering, how did he get back? So they're like, all right, you know what? We're going to make sure he doesn't come back. They put him go to the post office, like, I need to get rid of this pig. They're like, oh, we could ship him to San Diego, San Diego Zoo. They're like, oh, great, let's do it. Give him the money, put a stamp on the bad boy, put him in a plane, and he's gone, right? In the plane, and he's gone. And he never came back.
Yes, stop it! Oh my God!